up with that dog shit pick. What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were you thinking?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Jimnasium with me, XFL Jim, joined by my man Chase, the Wolf of Oaklawn himself. Lupine Fiasco Sesums. We're squeezing this one in, buddy. We wanted to get the last week of college football previewed before the season really starts, because this is coming out tonight. We're recording this early, but it's coming out tonight on Friday. Be prepared. There's a CFL game going on in the background while we are recording this, so I have bets going on right now in the Hamilton-Toronto game.
Yep, I'm watching the semifinals of the AUDL championships.
Look at us sweating shit out.
Oh, yes.
But on a related note, college football is here.
Yeah.
And who are our favorite teams, Chase?
Alphabetically, Arkansas and Nebraska.
No.
Oh.
Good answer.
Directional Mich.
Directional Mich. So I whipped up a little thing. I might have to edit this in order to put it on YouTube, but I wanted to show you this little, it's a 41-second clip. And I just want us to kind of like bask in it real quick.
Let's get it.
Let's see what you think.
Okay.
So,
okay. One, I love it.
Okay.
First, let's not lose that. Let's not lose that. Two, where did a Roy Jones Jr. rap song stick out as oh yeah, this is
I think one day I was just listening to it on my way home from work. It just popped on my Spotify
This is a
playlist.
favorite of yours?
No, it just popped on a Spotify playlist.
Okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, I remember listening to this. You know what it was? Hard Knocks was coming back, so I was listening to football pump ups jams and whatnot, and this was always blasting in my high school locker room. So it came on. I was like, you know what? I want to do something for Directional Mich schools. There's 3 guys in this video. Let's blast it.
The fact that this was a go-to for your high school football team, I literally thought that was only a go-to for Roy Jones Jr.
No.
Wow. I'm impressed. I usually have a hard and fast rule of no hip-hop made by athletes, but damn it. Oh, unless it's Chad Kelly.
I mean, Swag Kelly can make whatever he wants.
Hey.
I thought it would be funny.
I love it. I told you it was number 1. I love it. And I'm coming back to that. In summary and summation, I love it.
So I'm going to be posting that probably by itself on Twitter, after this goes out. I think 41 seconds should be fine.
Yeah.
I can withstand. I just recovered. I think I just passed my first copyright strike. So we should be all right to maybe get another one.
Okay. Okay. I like it. Being aggressive.
It was fun though. That was a fun one to whip together. I wanted to do something for our Directional Mich schools.
If anyone is paying attention to the AUDL, Chicago not only pulling the upset in the semifinals against Colorado, they are spanking that ass right now. But most importantly, they're not going over. And my unders parlay is still alive through one game.
Ooh. I love it.
Yes.
I would like it to either lose on the first game or make it all the way to the end.
Do you want to know how much Mario Cristobal sucks?
Extremely, but you can enlighten me more.
Well, I'm going to put it into perspective, given the AUDL game I'm watching right now. A guy from Chicago just gets a big turnover. He comes to the side.
But does he put on a chain?
He puts on a turnover chain.
Do you understand how influential Miami was with that?
You're boxing a glacier. Why are you trying to take us back to the 1950s, Mario?
That is literally probably the most important thing the University of Miami has done in the last decade.
When it comes to just like super old school, takes on football, I would have to say no turnover chains, and then Colby's no artificial grass, no domes takes are like the top three.
The Colby's no dome artificial grass is a take. Like it's a strong one.
You said that's a take, like when my wife sees someone wearing some crazy shit, and she's like, "That's a look."
That's a fucking like. I'm not pro dome, but I'm not anti dome. To me, I frame it in my own view where I look at a dome as just one big garage for football, and it makes me happy.
I feel like if young Mantis were here, he'd have all sorts of dome things to say. Right?
Oh,
now.
he'd have a plethora of dome-ish things to say. Speaking of football, speaking of college football, we're gonna make this a high and tight episode because. A little sneak preview for maybe the next episode, but there's something I wanted to show Chase.
Ooh.
We're going to have a little react to it.
We pre-celebrated last week getting through the entire college football season of picks. We were wrong. There was one more week, but we're getting it in before the season starts.
We're still getting it in, so let's start this bad boy up. Tuesday. Wait, what is that? Tuesday. Yeah, because Maction. I forgot. Right. I was still in week 0 mode, so I was like, wait, what the fuck? Tuesday, Ball State at Miami of Ohio.
Give me Miami. I'm gonna go Miami of Ohio. Yeah.
Bowling Green at Ohio.
Bowling Green.
Yep, same. Mississippi State at Ole Miss, the Egg Bowl, Thursday night by itself.
Mississippi State. Mike Leach, year 3.
Yeah, Mike Leach, year 3. Should have a really good defense. And Ole Miss losing Jeff Levy. I'm going to take Mississippi State.
Okay.
NC State at North Carolina. I'm taking NC State.
I'm going to go North Carolina.
Ooh. Fuck Mike Brown. Central Michigan at Eastern Michigan.
Central.
I got to take Central, even though I love Eastern Michigan with all my heart.
Even though that is your preferred Mich.
Toledo at Western Michigan. Western Michigan.
Well, duh.
So I assume we're going to have Central Michigan representing the West in the MAC.
Yeah, I think so. I think we fire up damn chips.
I think we fire up chips for sure. Utah State at Boise State. That's actually a pretty good game. I'm going to go Boise.
I'm going to go Utah State.
I like it.
I'm low on Boise State this season.
I'm lower on Boise State than they typically are, but I still think that could mean a down Boise State year could still mean they're competing in the Mountain West Championship.
For sure.
Where are we at now? Arizona State at Arizona. I'm going to take Arizona State here.
I'm going to go, you play to win the game.
Here's one for you. Arkansas at Missouri. I'm going to
stick my dick in the mashed potatoes. Go Hogs.
Is this supposed to be a rivalry game? Is this why it's on rivalry week? Or is this just some weird SEC shit?
It used to always be LSU. I consider that way more of a rivalry.
That's what I thought.
Since Missouri came in, they've tried to force this issue, and I just don't buy into it. Honestly, I care the least about this game.
I figured that would be the one that most people care the least about. I figured I'm maybe assuming things, but I feel like your biggest rivals are LSU, Alabama, and then A&M is just hate.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh, and Auburn.
Well,
Auburn especially.
I think everyone just hates Auburn.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot likable about Auburn in the slightest. At all, really. There's no redeeming quality.
New Mexico at Colorado State.
Colorado State,
yeah. Nebraska at Iowa.
Nebraska.
I say it every fucking time, but it's going to be Iowa, I bet. Again, in a heartbreak. Again.
But say Nebraska as is.
No, I say Nebraska every time, but it's probably going to be Iowa.
Okay, so you're saying Nebraska this time because this is part of every time.
I'm reverse jinxing it because Nebraska. I'm reverse jinxing. I'm going to say Iowa. Nebraska's going to win, but I'm going to say Iowa.
All right, let's do it.
I'm at that point in the year right now where Nebraska's going undefeated in my head, so I've been before this. I've watched about an hour and a half's worth of 3-minute hype videos for Nebraska. So I am delusional at this point.
A good hype video pushed out by the school's athletic department will give me the skin tingles.
I was getting tingles, dude. I was getting the tingles.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow when I'm blasting like our fight song and everything while I'm having a beer in the shower in the morning, it's gonna be great.
Who do you play at Northwestern?
Yeah, Northwestern and Dublin.
Oh wow, I forgot that was in. I thought only man. All right, I hope you guys handled international travel okay. That's fucking crazy.
We've played internationally before, but it was like 92.
Yeah, and it was
Tokyo.
Toronto.
It was Tokyo.
Okay, I didn't know you played in Tokyo.
Yeah, Nebraska played in Tokyo. But I looked it up. I was having a conversation at work. There's been a lot of international college football games.
Well, that makes my penis soft. I don't know why. I don't like it.
I like that we're spreading the love of college football globally. UCLA at Cal.
UCLA.
I'm going to take UCLA as well. Florida at Florida State. I'm taking Florida.
Florida. Thank you, Florida.
That's just, oh, God. Wyoming at Fresno State. I think Florida State, by the way, just as an aside, is going to have a really bad year. Again.
Fresno State, and I think at this point, I most likely have completed picking Fresno State 12-0 for the second consecutive year.
I don't know about 12-0, but they could very easily repeat as like Mountain West champ.
I'm just saying I picked them 12-0. I now have picked them to go 24-0 in 2 years.
I hope they can go undefeated for you.
Yeah.
Oregon at Oregon State.
Give me Oregon State.
Damn it. I'm taking the Beavs too. Baylor at Texas.
Is always so chippy. That Oregon State game is chippy.
Civil War,
as hell.
baby.
Yeah.
Civil War.
All right, so who is it? It was
Baylor at Texas. I'm taking Baylor.
Baylor. Sexual Assault Bible College.
Those are all Friday, by the way. Now we move into Saturday. So you guys play on a Friday to end the season. That sucks too.
Yeah, we used to play, dude, the Arkansas LSU games on Friday when we were the only game and we were on CBS. God damn it, those were so good.
I mean, big prop. The only game that's happening, like big prop. Mississippi State Ole Miss is like must watch TV on Thursday night.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the must watch game on Thanksgiving.
Army at UMass.
Army,
yeah. Michigan at Ohio State.
Ohio State.
I'm gonna take Ohio. I think Ohio State dad dicks them this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Western Kentucky at Florida Atlantic.
Give me the airport.
I'm taking FAU.
Or sorry, FAU, not the airport.
FAU, yeah.
Yeah.
Old Dominion at South Alabama. USA all the way for me.
Yeah, USA.
Rice at North Texas.
North Texas.
North Texas.
Even though I've been hootie hoo high this year.
And we've been very mean green high. Speaking of which, you might see tonight in the second CFL game, if you're watching this, or yesterday in the CFL game, a little Mason Fine for the Rough Riders. A little green on green.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it. UAB at La Tech. Take UAB.
I'm gonna go UAB also.
UTEP at UTSA.
UTSA. All the way.
Meet motherfuckers. Hawaii at San Jose State. I'm going to take San Jose State.
I'm going to go with San Jose State also because they don't have Nick Starkel.
Southern Miss at ULM.
ULM. Did you see the Boogie Night highlight I tweeted the other day?
I did. That was nice. That was sick.
Yeah.
I'm going to take ULM as well. Louisiana at Texas State. Give me the Cajuns.
Texas State.
Okay. Interesting. I like it. Middle Tennessee at FIU, the airport. Middle Tennessee.
Okay.
Air Force at San Diego State. That's a tough one.
Air Force. Now that they don't have Matt Ariza anymore, I just don't care about San Diego.
Did you hear? I mean, alleged rapist Matt Ariza.
Oh, really? I did not hear that, obviously.
Yeah, so there's the big... You didn't read... So apparently there's a civil suit being charged against him that he was part of a gang rape of a 17-year-old girl.
Yikes.
Not a good look. Not a good look, Mr. Punk God.
Until proven innocent, dead to me, Matt Ariza, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Well,
it's the terror. It's not fun. Because he was... Like, it was fun to root for a good Punk God guy, but
Yeah, boo.
Gross. Virginia at Virginia Tech.
I'm going to go Virginia Tech.
I'm going to go Virginia. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck your face.
Coastal Carolina at James Madison.
James Madison.
I love
it. I couldn't help it.
I'm going to take Coastal here. Nevada at UNLV. I'm going to take UNLV. I'm going to take the Rebs.
Let's get it.
East Carolina at Temple. ECU all the way.
ECU.
Memphis at SMU. That's actually a pretty good game. I'm going to take SMU, though.
I'm going to go SMU also.
Tulane at Cincinnati.
Tulane.
I'm going to take Tulane. I'm going to take the Green Wave. I would like this way more if it was in New Orleans, but I'm going to take Tulane either way.
I'll go with it, yeah.
Tulsa at Houston.
Houston.
I'm going to take Houston, but this is one to watch out for.
You think it's an upset spot?
It's end of the season. Tulsa gets people, man. UCF at USF. I'm going to take UCF.
I'm going to take USF.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you know who the coach is.
Akron at NIU.
I'm going to go with...
I'm going to go with Akron to cover the spread, whatever the spread is.
I'm going NIU to win.
Yeah, I'm going to go NIU to win. Kent State at Buffalo. I'm on Kent State.
I'm going to go with Kent State.
App State at Georgia Southern. Go App State.
I will go App State.
Georgia State at Marshall.
Marshall.
I'm going to go Georgia State. Syracuse at Boston College, BC.
Give me Syracuse.
I'm going to take BC here. I'm going to take Boston College, but this does hinge on if Phil Dracovic is still playing by this point in the season.
Okay. You get yet again another Dracovic caveat.
Yeah, because he could be injured by week 4. Troy at Arkansas State.
I will go Arkansas State.
I'm going to go Arkansas State as well. I feel like we're pretty high on them. BYU at Stanford. I'm going to take BYU.
I'm going to go with BYU.
Georgia Tech at Georgia. Do we think the Yellow Jackets can get it done?
I will go with...
I'm going to go with Georgia. I'm going to go with Georgia in this matchup. I'm going to... Man,
it's a bold take, but I think I'm going to go with Georgia.
Georgia Tech sucks, and it's hard having to play Clemson and Georgia guaranteed every year.
Right. Yeah, that's a tough draw for anybody, I would say.
It's a tough out. Illinois at Northwestern. I'm going to take Illinois.
I'm going to go Illinois also.
Minnesota at Wisconsin is interesting.
Minnesota.
I'm going to go Wisconsin. Man, I hate backing Graham Mertz, though. I really hate backing Graham Mertz.
Yeah, I just don't do it.
That defense and that run game, though. New Mexico State at Liberty, at Libibity.
Libibity.
Yeah, I think Libibity's going to win this one. Notre Dame at USC.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm going to take Notre Dame. Purdue at Indiana. I'm on Purdue.
I'm going to go Purdue also.
South Carolina at Clemson. I'm going to take Clemson here.
I am going to take...
You going to take them Gamecocks?
South Carolina, yes.
You're going to take, what was it? The Cock Commander?
The Cock Commander, yes. Yeah. Yes, I 100%.
Did you see that one of the possible names was also Marco Pollo?
I didn't. I kind of wish Marco Pollo would have been one, but the Cock Commander, I mean,
Cock Commander's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Wake Forest.
Everyone knows what it means, but no one is going to,
Oh, yeah.
shun it. I love it.
Wake at Duke.
Wake.
I'm going to take Wake. Pitt at Miami. I'm going to take Miami, but I could very well see a scenario of Pitt getting a revenge spot here.
I'm going to go Miami.
Man, people are high on Miami this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really that high on them.
But the Coastal's
still.
complete. Like nobody knows they could win their division, like, and go 8-4.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Louisville at Kentucky.
Louisville.
This is a tough one. I'm fairly high on Kentucky. A lot falls on Will Levis's shoulder, but I'm also kind of high on Louisville. I think it'll be really close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Kentucky. I trust the defense and I trust Mark Stoops. Michigan State at Penn State. I'm on Penn State.
I'm gonna go Penn State also.
Washington at Washington State. I'm gonna take the Huskies here.
I'm gonna go Washington State.
When was the last time they won the Apple Cup?
It's been a while.
I'm gonna look that up real quick. Apple Cup.
I want to say probably the year they were in the college football playoff.
You think that's the last time Washington State beat them?
Oh, well, I thought you said the last time Washington.
No, I'm saying when was the last time Washington State beat them?
I feel like.
Oh shit, they beat them last year. That's right, because Washington was really bad. But before that, it was 2012.
Well, fuck my butt. I was way wrong.
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to see who leads. Obviously, Washington leads it. So, where is it? Washington leads 74-33.
74-33. Okay.
Yeah, 74-33.
Tough times in Pullman.
I mean, I think everyone
Tough
just looked.
Century in Pullman, I guess.
Yeah. Where was Utah at Colorado? I'm
Utah
here. West Virginia at Oklahoma State. I'm gonna take Oklahoma State.
Give me West Virginia in the late season upset.
If this was at home, if this was in the mountains, I would take West Virginia, but I like Oklahoma.
Oh,
State.
for some reason I was thinking it was at West Virginia. Give me Oklahoma State. I changed my mind.
It's on the road for them. Oklahoma at Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
God damn it! I want this upset to happen. I'm gonna take Oklahoma, but they're gonna give them a scare. Kansas at Kansas State.
Kansas.
I'm gonna take Kansas State. Are you rooting for Eric? I swear to God, if you're rooting for his bullshit.
I kind of just, I don't know. That win against Texas last year was so endearing that I kind of just want Kansas to, feel the reward from it.
So you want Kansas to make a bowl game, and then you want.
I wouldn't go that far.
That's
but
what he. That's what.
I'll say. I'll say I want 5 to split the difference between my two friends. I'll say I want 5 wins and a close loss to get bowl eligible.
I will be sweating that out hardcore because that means I got to pay to go to the bowl game, which would probably be in a fucking terrible location. If Kansas made a bowl game, where do you think they'd go?
Like
the Pinstripe Bowl or something like that.
Like I don't know. Do they have anything in Duluth, Minnesota? Probably that. The Duluth Trading Company Bowl, if that exists.
It probably does.
I don't think so, but sure.
I mean, it probably will. When Kansas,
after we get these sponsors on board.
Fuck yeah, Iowa State at TCU.
Iowa State.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Iowa State. Tennessee at Vandy. I'm gonna take Tennessee.
Tennessee.
So I looked up, by the way, when we were doing like futures and whatnot. So Vanderbilt, out of all the bottom tier teams, has the worst odds to win their conference. I think they're like 500 to 1.
Yeah, that's about right.
I was gonna say that sounds about right.
Yeah, yeah.
LSU at Texas A&M.
I'm
gonna take A&M.
LSU.
I'm gonna take A&M. Auburn at Alabama.
Alabama.
I'm gonna take Alabama. Rutgers at Maryland. That's a tough one.
Maryland.
I'm gonna go Rutgers. Also, I just wanted to say you're gonna like our SEC preview that we did this week. I think both of us picked Auburn to go under 6 wins.
I love it. Yes, I want more of that in my life constantly. Anytime, just always pick Auburn to do less. That's how I feel.
That's basically what we did. We were just like, I'm not very confident in this Auburn team this year.
Yeah, nor should you be.
Ready for some Week 13 NFL action?
Let's get it.
Buffalo at the Patriots, Thursday night.
I'm gonna go Buffalo.
I'm gonna go Buffalo in a revenge spot. I think this is the game they lost last year. The first Patriots meetup.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Steelers at the Falcons. I'm gonna take the Steelers.
I'm going to go with the Falcons. No, the Steelers.
The Broncos at the Ravens. I'm going to take the Ravens.
I'm going to take the Ravens.
Packers at the Bears. I'm taking the Packers.
Bears.
Interesting.
Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Who's he going to throw the ball to, Jim?
He's got receivers. Also, he just dad dicks the Bears no matter what.
He's got people named receiver. He does, or have the title receiver. I don't think he's really got receivers though.
He'll just dad dick Chicago no matter what.
All right.
Jaguars at the Lions.
Lions.
I'm gonna take the Lions as well. Browns at the Texans. I'm pretty sure Deshaun will be back at this point. I think this is his first game back.
Texans.
I'm gonna take the Texans. That would be hilarious. The Jets at the Vikings. I'm gonna take the Vikings. It's at 1 p.m.
Vikings.
The Commanders at the Giants. I'm gonna take the Giants.
I'm gonna take the Giants.
The Titans at the Eagles. This would be a good game.
Give me the Titans.
I'm gonna take the Eagles.
This is my first official Treylon Burks pick. Like just cause Treylon Burks.
I mean, I respect it. The Seahawks at the Rams.
I will take the Rams.
I will take the Los Angeles Rams. The Dolphins at the 49ers. I think I'm going to take the 49ers.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
I like it. I really hope so. The Chiefs at the Bengals. At the Bengals.
Bengals.
I'm going to take the Chiefs. Chargers at the Raiders. I'm going to take the Chargers.
I will take the Raiders.
The Colts at the Cowboys. This is interesting.
Colts.
I'm going to take the Colts as well. And then your Saints at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Give me the Saints.
God, when's the last time they beat us in the regular season? Fucking who dat?
I have no fucking. Did you see? Speaking of like NFL and shit, did you see the video about Aaron Donald like
Swinging his helmet?
Yeah, swinging two Bengals players' helmets.
Yeah. So congratulations, you've pissed off the Hulk, and now you get the wrath of helmets upside your head. Like
yeah.
You were forewarned when you saw the gentleman.
I mean, they play Myles Garrett every year. You figure they'd be used to this.
You know what's an elite NFL quality?
Anger.
Swinging helmets at people.
It is. If you're an elite defensive lineman,
you've brained somebody with a helmet.
It's true. It's true. I'll advocate for it.
He probably went for the smush. Hit it on either side and smush.
Oh, get a little like cartoon squish face.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to do.
But with real world consequences.
No. It didn't happen during a game. He'll be fine. No consequences will happen. We're finished with college football. We have given our pick for every single college football game.
We done did it. I mean, what else can we say about ourselves other than we done did it?
We done fucking did it, boys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. Chase, where can the people find you?
Always find me being abrasive on Twitter at of Oaklawn. Check out my horse racing podcast, The Notorious OTB. You can check out my AUDL gambling podcast, the Tilted Landshark podcast, and then I do a little Zed Run podcast with Scott Bowser. All of those on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network.
Damn right. Y'all know where to find me at XFL Jim on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all over. Thank you all for watching. Give us a like, give us a follow, and I'll give you a little